I'm just here to serve and come as my authentic self, and whatever that cultivates is fine with me. Peace and love, family. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ayala, and today I am back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to gracefully keep starting over in your 20s, even in your 30s, to be honest, even in your 40s, even in your 50s. Each stage in life, we're going to continue to keep experiencing change. We're going to keep continuing to experience growth if we choose to. But whether we choose to grow or not, we're always going to experience some change. And so I want to give you guys some tips on how you can gracefully do that. So before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into it. So unfortunately, recently I found myself in a situation where I've had to completely start over with a majority of the relationships that I have in my life. Romantic, platonic. I feel like all of the friends that I've had in high school, I no longer communicate with anymore because we've just grown apart and things are just not in alignment. And as far as relationships, about more than a year ago now, I actually went through a breakup, but when I was inside of that relationship, I didn't make the intention to make friends. My daily life was surrounded around that relationship, and that's what I planned things around. And so I never tried to go out and make friends outside of the ones that I had at the time. And then up until now, which is after a year and a half of being, or not a year and a half, but a little over a year of being out of that relationship, I actually am not in touch with one of the people that I've been friends with for almost 10 years and never thought that I wouldn't be friends with. And that was one of the last closest people to me. And so after transitioning and going through that period of time, I realized that I wasn't really looking to make friends or looking to date or anything. I got really comfortable with just being by myself. I got really comfortable and I didn't really feel the need to want to step out of my solitude. And I feel like I am grateful for being able to take that time to myself and to grow and evolve and get more clear, which is why I'm here where I am now, is because I needed to release a lot of relationships that no longer were serving me, weren't in alignment with me, didn't make me feel at peace, or made me feel like I had to step on eggshells or things like that. And so now that I'm coming to that realization, I'm like, wow, I don't actually have many people I can call and be like, I'm going through this. Like, do you got an ear? Or many people I could just hit up and be like, girl, guess what happened? Like, it's just my older sister, which I'm very grateful for. And so I've been intentionally making friends now, and working and doing things of that nature to make sure I'm putting myself out there, friends wise. And so the point of me saying that is to say that I completely have to pretty much start over and create this whole new life, which I'm very grateful for because that's what I'm working on doing anyways, aside of the relationships that I've had or had. And so I think one of the ways to be able to gracefully make these transitions and go through these changes is to embrace the change and accept the change because it's a part of life. And I think it's something that we have to view each time something happens is as a new start, to be able to learn, be able to grow, be able to evolve, be able to get closer to the visualizations that we have on a daily basis about how we want our life to look. And so I think that's really important, and that kind of goes into something else as far as being able to gracefully move forward, is being able to have clear goals. And so I think that it's really important when we define what we want to achieve in a short period of time and a long period of time. And I think that that helps provide a sense of direction, and it helps with motivation, because it can be very hard when You have to continuously keep starting over and keep starting over and keep starting over. It's draining, and it makes you not want to give anything a chance anymore. Or sometimes it may just take all this energy away from you that you're like, you know what, I don't even want to be around people anymore. Or some people may develop trust issues, abandonment issues, all these things can start to occur. And so I think when you have some goals set in mind, when you make certain decisions or that you're going through certain changes, you'll always have that goal in mind that you're working towards so that you can stay on track. And that's how you gracefully are able to get through the process, because you have a path that you know that you're on to go and reach a certain goal. Something else I think that is really, really important is learning from the past. So when we are going through change, we have to look at it in a way as it's a life lesson, and this is a moment for us to learn, and this is a moment for us to grow from. And so we have to reflect on the previous experiences that we've had to be able to understand what worked for us and what didn't work for us, so we can make those changes and those adjustments so that we don't keep repeating the same things on the same page. We want to be able to move on to the next page in our chapter and learn that lesson in the previous page so that we don't have to keep repeating that in each chapter of our lives. That's really, really important. And so we should be using those insights that we get from the reflections that we do to make better decisions when we're moving forward. And I think that's really, really important. I really want to emphasize on that. Learning from our past, being able to pick out what the life lessons are, being able to pick out what a moment is teaching us and how we can grow in each and every moment. And then on top of that, staying positive as well while doing it. I think it's really important to maintain a positive attitude and know that challenges or things that may seem like are setbacks are honestly just a part of the journey that we are on to be able to get to where we actually want to be and what our life purpose is. And it's just a part of the personal growth and being able to develop or create new opportunities around you. So I think that that is really, really important. And that's something that I've heavily been working on, is making sure to stay positive, because it's very easy to get my mind off track and to start going on this route of, why is this happening to me, or this is happening, or feeling this way, and starting to get in all of these emotions when none of those emotions are really the truth, and it's just a temporary moment where I'm feeling very overwhelmed because of a change that's happening that feels uncomfortable. And so with that being said, it's very important to just make sure to have a positive mindset while going through those changes so that you can gracefully be able to transition in your life in any chapter that you're in. Something else I think is really important too is being able to be in a stable position and planning out financially. I think it's very, very important nowadays, especially because it's so expensive, to be mindful of your finances and budgeting and saving so you can have a place of safety, because not having a place of safety will stress you out during times of transitions. Like in life, you already can't be comfortable, but if you don't have a stable place, or you don't have some type of stability or something that you're sitting on, or some savings, or you have these financial goals and you're budgeting and you're putting your money towards important things and investing in yourself, it makes it a lot harder when you're going through a transition, because all you can do is focus on how you have to do this and how you have to do that, because bills have to be paid and you have to go and get this money. And that puts us in survival mode. And when we are in survival mode, we are not even able to really relax and breathe and go through processes in a peaceful state of mind, gracefully moving through things. It's always going to be stressful or overwhelming. You're going to be tired. You're going to be low vibrational, and it's important for us to always be vibrating at our highest. And with that being said, the last thing that I would like to share with you guys on how you can gracefully move forward in life and in any transition is to practice patience and persistence. Honestly, starting over could be a slow process. I once met somebody and they would always tell me progress is a slow process, and it's true. So you just have to be patient with yourself and persist through those challenges, because success often comes to the ones who are consistent and they put in the consistent effort over time. So definitely tap into that. Make sure that you're being patient and persistent, having a positive mindset, visualizing so that you can attract those things that you want, because ultimately what you focus on the most is what you are going to attract. So focus on more positive things, focus on more of your goals instead of what's actually going wrong in your life, so that you can make that shift. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a lot of other videos on my channel where I do rants and talks and things like this. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure to tap into some of my other videos. Peace and blessings.